Okay, so today I'm working on a compost heap, but this is a remake of a heap. Most of the material here, I had it stored in 1 ton sacks, but sometime before Christmas the plastic covers blew off and they got saturated. It was just left out in the heavy rain and for a few weeks, so the composting process stopped. Now, it had heated up, but it's come to a near grind. So I've made up this bed, or this box we'll call it. It's 6 feet wide and it's going to be probably about 12 foot long. Now, most people would make up their pallet compost heaps with a 4x4, but I have a lot of compost, so I'm going to do it differently. Now, you can see in the very centre I've got pipes down the centre. I just put the pot on because I'm actually going to put more on there, and I just keep the pot on so the stuff doesn't slip down the pipe. So the pipe has holes drilled every few inches all the way to the bottom and all the way around. See the other one over there. So that aerates the heap. That gets air movement in it. There's actually one running crossways as well underneath, about halfway down. I think I can see it here now somewhere. Not really sure where it is, but it's level with those. It's the thing now that I should be able to see it, but I can't. If I can't see it there, I can't get in. So I'll root it out later and see if I can make a hole for it. So the materials that I started off with here were autumn leaves, green hedging, horse manure, garden waste, very small bit of kitchen waste. Well, I live on my own, so I wouldn't have a huge amount at any given time. Like, there's the weekend stuff there, just potato peels and bits, you know. You don't need to see my waste, but anyway. So there was also seaweed in there when it started, but a lot of that is disintegrated into the heap. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to build that up about another foot, right? So to try and heat it up now, I've put coffee grounds on it. Didn't have a whole lot. Coffee grounds are very high in nitrogen and they'll cause the bacteria to start working again. Now I've put a layer of seaweed on top. Now there's a whole barrow load there. So if you look across, it's about, the heap at this point is about 3 foot by 6. Now I am coming out this way. I'm just doing it in blocks. So I put a whole wheelbarrow there. I'll put about 2 wheelbarrows of compost on top of that. Another wheelbarrow of seaweed, and then another wheelbarrow of compost. So I expect I'm going to come up about 10 to 12 inches above the pallet, because I know that this is going to sink in time, right? So yeah, so that's it. And that's mostly waste material that I could actually gather in a week. I rarely make compost heaps that take weeks or months to put the materials together. I try and do it all in one block. Normally I'd be aiming to do a 4x4 in one day. Okay, so that's the start. We'll post that for tonight.